Hello, this is Purple Rosa and I'm continuing on with Dragonhold. I entered the palace again because there is a quest here I want to grab before we go with Sai to talk to Zaji in Central Outskirts. Where is it? Over there. Because Alia, the general's daughter, said that they might help us with a ship to get to the island to kill
Stealing a work of art is despicable.
this dragon.
But destroying one is unforgivable.
So, yeah, I'm just exploring the palace a bit more. The Shields of Senchal. The Canaan flu devastated Palatine, what the Imperials refer to as Southern Elsewhere. So many Khajiit fell to this terrible disease, including Zahar Tazluz, governor of Central and vassal to the royal family of Anequina, as well as most of the nobles of the Palatine bloodline. For 17 years, Central was cut off from the rest of Tamriel and literally left to its own devices, and those devices, they were not altruistic. Pirates, smugglers, marauders and thieves rose to positions of power and influence in order to fill the vacuum left by the death of our legitimate leaders. It was a dark time for Central and the surrounding countryside, a time of death, destruction, fire and oppression. We had to become stronger, wilder to survive, which was ironic considering we always thought of ourselves as a more refined and cultured half of Elsewhere. Maybe you were, before you got hit by the flu, but it'll take time to get back up there again. Finally, help arrived in the form of an Imperial Legion, the 13th Legion to be exact. General Renmus and his legionnaires were sent by Emperor Aquilarius shortly after he took the Ruby Throne. It was a noble gesture, but once the Emperor disappeared, and the Empire collapsed, the general and his soldiers were on their own. But they never abandoned their post. They brought back a semblance of order and made Central safer than it had been in years, until the dragons returned. General Renmus returned law to our lawless land. He refuses to become a military dictator or oppress our people. Even though we originally met the Imperials with hostility and distrust, we grew to respect them. We even gave them a new name, the Shields of Senchal, for that is what they quickly became. Under their protection, Senchal began to rebuild and return to something resembling the days of old. Criminal elements were driven back into the shadows, and a modicum of law was re-established. The general even helped us form a governing council to better administrate the needs of the city. They may not be Khajiit, but their hearts are with Senchal and its people. They are our shields and we appreciate everything they have done and continue to do for us. This one just wishes she believed they can actually save us from the rage of dragons. Yeah, the general, I respect him even more after reading that, because he could have easily done what Euraxia did, but he did not. He stuck to his orders. So yeah, this is the collection quest. Guess that's a mural or something that someone stole, as she mentioned before. Let's see.
If there was any justice in Senchal, the thieves who did this would be cut to pieces as well.
What happened?
This room housed a priceless tapestry called Khajiit of the Moons, but a gang of Alfiq degenerates shredded it and ran off with the pieces. The damage cannot be undone. But if Babia had the pieces, she could restore some of its glory.
Alfiq! How could they do such a thing? So it housed a tapestry called Khajiit of the Moons. Do you know where to find the thieves?
They scattered like skeevers after the theft. She has learned that their leader, Nishzo has a hideout in a cave on the coast north of Senshal. But even if he is still there, Babia couldn't confront him herself. She can afford a bounty, though.
Ooh. I'll find Nishzo and see what he knows about the tapestry pieces.
Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Restoring the tapestry will prove to the people of Senshal that we can bring beauty back to our city.
Yeah. How long have you been in Senchal?
My entire life. Before the flu and the fires. Before rogues and imperial thieves brought their corruption. Before everything was overgrown and left to rot. This one remembers being proud to live in Senshal.
Yeah. Do you really think restoring the tapestry will help Senchal?
It is more than just a tapestry. It's a symbol of Senshal's status. Khajiit of the Moons reminds us of who we were and what we can be again. This one must prove that our culture isn't lost and that it is worth saving.
For sure. So it's a tapestry. I guess it is a furniture item. Yeah, it is a collection furniture item. What's this one? Kunzari's Rest. Completing a hero's song. Oh, that would have been perfect for my Kunzari tomb that I did. Maybe I can do another one then, when I get that. So yeah, So we have to go to Nishzo's hideout, which is outside Senchal. It's up there. I might stay in Senchal and continue the main quest. We'll go talk to Sai again. And do this tour of Senchal with him. Oh no, he's gone. I really wanted to do the tour with him. Maybe I shouldn't have moved on. That annoys me. Oh well, let's go. I can always see what it's about on another character.
It was him, I swear it. Sai Sahan, in the flesh. The last time anyone saw him was in the Imperial City.
Let's say you really did see him, and you aren't just...
Sorry I can't show you that. It's because I got distracted exploring. So, I guess this is that thief smuggler part of the town, which is all burnt.
Just buy another ship? Casca, you wound Saji, you truly do.
She's really big.
Move along, Walker. Our captain is in a mood.
I like her necklace. So Sai's here.
Seems our smuggler is a bit distraught. Let's hope it's nothing serious.
Can't you see that Zaji is grieving? He has lost everything. His home, his heart, his one and only lady love. Oh, how can he go on?
Oh, does that mean he lost his ship? Oh no. You lost your lady love. Who was she?
The perfect Pounce! The finest vessel to sail the Topal Bay! Someone stole her as we slumbered. A heartless wretch. A thief without honor. A member of Zaji's very own crew. He is sure of it. Nartis Meris. Ugh, may he suffer 1,000 salty cuts.
Do you know where your ship may be?
No, but Nartis does. And Zaji knows we can find him in Southgard ruins. Pounce needs provisions before it sets sail, and that's where Nartis will get them. But why are you offering to help, Walker?
Because I need your help. Alia said you could sail us to a nearby island so we can slay a dragon.
Alia sent you? Then you must be walkers of honor. And this one must admit, slaying a dragon sounds quite heroic. Very well, it's a deal. If you help Zaji get his ship back, he will take you to this island.
Well, that was easier than I thought. So, what's our first step?
We must head to Southgard ruins and search for Nartis. It is a coastal town of sorts, just south of Senchal. With some persuasion, that clawless dark elf should let slip the location of the perfect pounce. Then we steal her back.
Wait, she's a dark elf? Don't you dare badmouth dark elves. Why do you think Natis stole your ship?
He is the newest member of Zaji's crew. Came aboard only a few weeks ago, and this morning, just as the perfect pounce is stolen away, he disappears. It is more than a coincidence, this one thinks.
Oh, it's a he. And you believe he's in Southgard ruins?
Zaji's blood may boil, but his mind remains as sharp as a blade. We came to Senchal for provisions. It is unlikely that Nartis would journey out to sea without stocking up first. That means dealing with the vagabonds in Southgard ruins.
Tell me about Southgard ruins.
It used to be a fort, but as the name suggests, it's seen better days. Now, pirates and brigands call it home. They will not welcome outsiders.
I can be stealthy. Can you tell me more about yourself and your crew?
Ah, and so we finally move on to one of Zaji's favorite topics of conversation. The perfect pounce is home to the sleekest profiteers this side of the Topal Bay. She is captained by a roguishly handsome Khajiit who sought fortune from a young age.
And is that you, Captain?
Indeed he is. There is no treasure too hidden, no adventure too perilous, no glory too great for Zaji and his loyal crew. Danger? This one does not know the word.
I like him. Well, you have agreed to sail us to the dragon's lair, so...
In such situations, Zaji tends to go with his well-toned gut. And his gut says this dragon will be a problem for Senchal eventually. He will help those brave enough to hunt the beast down. Right after we find the pounce, of course.
Well, yeah, we need a ship to get to the island. What can you tell me about Casca?
Casca? Why, she's the pounce's first mate, of course. Don't take her manner personally, Walker. She's a Khajiit of few words and little patience. And so this one would recommend you stay on her good side, yes?
I intend to, otherwise she'll eat me. And what happens if I get on her bad side?
She didn't earn the title Casca the Unconquered without biting off a few heads. Do not try your luck, Walker.
I don't intend to. But yeah, I do like her colouring.
First, our ship is stolen. Then, before we even know where it is, Zaji agrees to sail a stranger to a dragon's island. I should have just rolled over and gone back to sleep this morning.
Well, tell me about yourself.
Casca, first mate of the Pounce, otherwise known as the one who keeps Zaji from getting us all killed. If it were up to me, Nartris would have never set foot on our deck. Unfortunately, our bleeding heart of a captain had other ideas.
Yeah. She sounds like the brains of the operation. Why didn't you trust Nartis?
That dark elf didn't know a bowline from a clove-hitch. It was obvious he'd never set sail in his life, yet he was excited to join our crew. Only a fool wouldn't have been suspicious. Naturally, Zaji never suspected a thing.
Yeah, Zaji sounds too trusting. 'Cause he agreed to help us get to the island rather quickly. Do you think Nartis is in Southgard ruins?
If he's not, we'll find him eventually. If no one has mentioned it, Senchirats are excellent hunters, and I have his scent.
Then why don't you go get him? So we have to go to these ruins. Which is down there. Southgard ruins. Should we go there now? Because we have to go outside of Senchal finally. Seems like I've been in this city the whole time.
We must head to Southgard Ruins and search for Nartis. It is a coastal town of sorts, just south of Senchal. With some persuasion, that clawless dark elf should let slip the location of the perfect pounce. Then we steal her back.
Wonder if we've met Nartis before.
We don't need another complication, especially when we have no idea when this dragon will strike. Still, we can't set sail without a ship. Let's make our way to Southgard Ruins.
Yeah, we need a ship to go kill this dragon. He said it was a coastal town. Bet you that's where his ship is. So yeah, we'll head that way now. Go outside into southern elsewhere. See what it's actually like outside the city, finally. Oh, look at all these buildings. This zone does look really cool. It's nice and green compared to northern elsewhere, so I want to know what this place is here. It's a windmill. Guess it's an old farmstead. Oh, there's another bristleback. Oh, we can go in there. Oh, someone's actually sleeping in there. So what's up here? Oh, could this be where one of the dragons land? There is a dragon coming. Maybe he'll land here? Maybe, but we'll go to this coastal town. Get the ship back. Oh, look at that. Really cool. So there are terror birds here as well. But yeah, I do like this zone. It's really cool. The plant life here. So I'll get that way shrine. In case we have to come back here for a future quest. I think that's where Sai is, up there. Oh, Saji's here.
We must sneak in, Casca. Sneak. You do remember how to do that, yes?
I remember the last time you tried to sneak somewhere. Did you ever remove all those cactus spines from your arse?
Those cactus spines never stung as much as your betrayal, Casca.
Oh yes, my third betrayal of the day, but who's counting?
Aww. I actually like the banter between those two, but oh, look at this view. That's amazing. The zone's real pretty. So let's talk to Sai.
Our new companions certainly love to quarrel. Zaji wants to infiltrate the encampment and take Nartis by surprise. Casca, on the other hand, suggests we launch a frontal assault and deal with him directly.
Yeah, I think I'm with Zaji on this one. Stealth is the best option. I'd rather take my own approach. Perhaps we should split from Zaji and Casca.
Very well. We'll start our search at the north entrance. I'll follow your lead. Meanwhile, Zaji and Casca can make their way to the other side of the encampment. I'll leave their strategy to them.
Their strategy will probably end up be they'll be fighting each other. The guards will hear them. Ah, fun times. Any idea where we should search?
Luckily, Zaji provided a map of the area. I've determined a few locations where I believe Nartise may be, given their relative isolation from the rest of the encampment. At the very least, this path should let us search most of the camp.
Let's head to the north entrance then.
Enough. Do you accept the plan?
It is an excellent plan. We'll circle around to the back, yes?
And knowing your mouth will alert every pirate in Southgard along the way.
What? Zaji is the epitome of discretion!
I'm going to take the lay of the land. I'll meet you at the entrance to the camp.
Oh, I love those two. I love those two. There'll be fun characters to come in this story.
Prepare to defend yourself. It's likely these pirates will give no quarter.
For sure. For sure. So yeah, so we're going the north entrance. Oh, there's some more bristlebacks. So infiltrate this pirate camp. Oh, there's a dragon. I missed it, but I heard it. So yeah, we gotta infiltrate this pirate camp now, get the ship back. But I might end this one here and we'll continue this on in the next one. Thanks for watching.